Hi, welcome to another video. So in today's video I'm just going to be talking about bling because I mean everybody loves bling, right? I love bling. I'm sure you love bling as well. Anyway, so I'm going to be giving you guys small gist about my proposal, because you guys know that these days proposals are such a thing right now. It's like everybody's trying to outdo the next person, and social media has made it look like it's a competition, and then people are making it look like it's a competition as well. So it's like when one person does something today, tomorrow someone is trying to outdo them. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my proposal story, because even though I have touched on it in a couple of videos, I haven't exactly told you guys how my husband proposed to me, like the real proposal, the one where you go down on your knees kind of proposal. I don't think I've discussed it on my channel before. I've never talked about it on my channel, and when I was going to do this video I kept on thinking, like, have I actually talked about this? No, I've not. I've never actually mentioned it, because to be honest, it happened so fast and it was confusing, and at the same time it was annoying. I think that's the reason why I don't really talk about it. So yeah, so first of all I'm going to quickly talk about my new ring before we go into talking about my proposal and the ring that was involved and everything. So I'm going to talk about my new rings, my new bridal set that I have on here, and this ring was sent to me from a company called Jeulia. I'm just going to quickly show you what the ring looks like and show you how the ring came, the packaging, and then we'll get right into the video. So this is what the box came looking like. It just has the brand name on it, and when you open up the box, the very first thing you see is this paper that says stop. Now basically this paper just tells you everything that has to do with returning the jewelry and then not removing the tag, and just gives you all the details that involves refunds and then return instructions. Then there's also a cleaning cloth, and the cleaning cloth is it's a silver cleaner and an anti-tarnish agent. And then there's this catalog that has just a bunch of all the kinds of jewelry that they offer on their website, from rings to necklaces to earrings and just everything. Then there's also a greeting card. I like how they included these things, so just in case you want to give this to someone, you already have everything. And then there's this small gift bag that also comes in it. Like I said, if you want to give this out to someone, you have everything that you need already in the package. And then there's this small card, and it's a rewards program card, and then you have the main item, which are the rings. So I got 2 rings, like I told you guys. I got one for my husband and then a bridal set for myself. So I was really impressed with how detailed the Jeulia website is. Very impressed. I love that people gave reviews on so many of the items, and then a lot of people also backed up their reviews with pictures. For this item I was looking for something very unique. I didn't want to settle for a regular pear cut or a square cut, so I love this vintage one I chose. The cut is so different, it's so unique, and it is so me, because I really did not want something very regular. And then looking under the comments for this one, there were a lot of good reviews from people who have been wearing this for years, people who actually are diamond certified that say it sparkles like real diamonds. So I really loved it. This is what the one my husband picked looks like, and I really love the 2 rings. They are very beautiful. Okay. And now that I won, then it's safe to say you didn't want me. So my engagement story, now I've mentioned before that myself and my husband, it wasn't like boy meets girl, girl and boy start dating, and just aimless dating, and then 10 years down the line, boy is like, will you marry me? And then girl is crying up and down and entering under the table and screaming. No, it wasn't like that. So for us, it was that when we met, You guys know how we met and all of that. Along the line, you know, years after when we reconnected, you know, he was like, I want to get married to you, and I'm like, okay, let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. But at least we're dating with a purpose, so it wasn't like we were just wasting our time. A lot of things, all through the time we're dating, a lot of things he does, I'm like, okay, this is going to be my husband. Can I deal with this? And even though I was very young, I had an idea of what I wanted. I knew what I wanted, and I'm guessing he was thinking the same. So it's like every move you make, every step you take, everything you do, you are asking yourself that question: this is going to be my wife, this is going to be my husband. Can I really deal with this? Can I cope with this? This is his family. Can I actually deal with this? Do I want this in my marriage? That was what it was about. Now, because my husband had told me he wanted to marry me, there was no ring involved at all. Now, I went to a school in the East, and in the East then, when I was in school, there were a few girls, not a lot of girls by the way, a few girls were engaged to be married, and many of them had rings on. And it was such a big thing then in school, like girls will be feeling on top of the world because they have ring. So there was no ring to show that, oh, you know, she's getting married or she's engaged to somebody. And I wasn't comfortable with that. I mean, I was young, so I was like, you know what, I need the ring. You have to put a ring on the finger, even though I know what your intentions are, but you need to put a ring on the finger. So I would always, like, once in a while I'll just throw it, and I'm like, you have been saying you want to marry me, there's no ring. Even though I knew deep down that his intentions were true and he was working on it, I was like, you know what, there's no ring, I need you to buy me a ring. Like, you're wasting my precious time. But then the very first time he proposed, which is not something I remember very often because it happened very quickly, was a period I got back from school, and his cousin was coming into Lagos with his wife. I think they just got married also, so they were going to Dubai for their honeymoon. So we stayed in this hotel because we're supposed to meet up with them. So we stayed in a hotel, and then his cousin and his cousin's wife, we also booked a room for them. So they were going to Dubai from Lagos. So we're at the bar in the hotel, and we're drinking, we're eating. There were a couple of people there. It was kind of full, it was packed. And all of a sudden, like, myself and my husband were drinking. His cousin hadn't gotten there then, so it was just me, him, and then, you know, the public. So we're eating and we're drinking and we're gisting, and all of a sudden he went down on his knees and he's like, will you marry me? I love you. And he was saying a couple of things that I can't even remember. But to be honest, at that instant I was more embarrassed than I was happy, because I was like, I already know you want to marry me, but it's not even like you are kneeling down now with a ring. You still don't have the ring I asked you to buy, so what are we doing? You know, so that was the very first time that he actually went on his knees and proposed to me. I was more embarrassed than surprised. Anyway, I wasn't surprised, of course, because I already knew his intentions, but I think he just felt like he wanted to still do the going down on one knee, you know, whatever. But then I think it was a couple of months after that was when I actually got the ring that he got for me. And I wish I can find a picture of me wearing this ring. I'm going to check, because I've come across a picture on Facebook a few days to my traditional wedding where I was wearing the ring, and I love that ring so much. And I think I just loved it because not because the ring was so beautiful or so expensive, since I just had a sentimental attachment to the ring. But the problem I had with that ring was the fact that the stone was set in a way that it was jutting out, so it injured a lot of people. You can be running past me, and if my hand is just like rested on my body, if you pass me, that ring will literally scratch you. I don't know how they set I don't even know. So I had a lot of times I had to tell people a lot of sorry and sorry and sorry, and like I was saying sorry a lot. So, but the ring was so beautiful. I loved it so much. I enjoyed wearing it. When I was about to give birth to Grace, I noticed that the ring was getting really tight. So because I really liked how the ring looked on me, I didn't want to take the ring off. You guys, you know what I did? I took the ring, I tried to use a plier to expand it. I don't know what I was thinking. Please don't ask me. I don't know what I was thinking. And then the plier made like some markings inside the ring, so the ring became very uncomfortable for me to wear, and it hurt me so badly, so I had to sell the ring. Even though we had wedding bands, the wedding bands we had I didn't really like, because my husband picked the bands when I was in school. And when I was in school, I'm trying to think of if there was any time we even exchanged pictures. I think he had gotten the ring like way back. My husband had no idea that you don't buy things for me when I'm not there. Right now he knows he can't even play. If you buy something for me when I'm not there, I'm sorry, if you cannot return it, you're going to have to use it yourself, because I won't use it. I'm very picky. I'm very picky. Actually, I'm very picky. So he got the wedding bands then, and I hated the wedding bands so much, but I was wearing it, and then my engagement ring was making it still bearable for me, so I was wearing the both of them. So once I sold the engagement ring, I was like, there's no way I'm keeping this band. So I sold the band. So when Jeulia asked me to pick out 2 items, I was like, you know what, let me just get 1 ring for him, because I have gotten another ring for myself along the line. I think after I had Ella, I got a ring from an Instagram ring page, and I actually love the ring from a page called Azaria. I got my ring from there, and that's the ring I've been wearing. But you know, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have more than 1 or more than 2. So for me, honestly, I'm not a stick to 1 ring kind of person. I would love to keep changing my rings when I can, because for me, that's not where the marriage is. It's just a symbol. So I can decide to sell off, buy another one, keep this one, buy another one. So I don't really place attachments to, you know, particular rings. So it was easy for me to let go of that one. So this is the new ring that I'm going to be wearing now, that you guys are going to be seeing now, from Jeulia.com. so you guys should check out their website. So let me know in the comments, do you feel like, for you, since you got married, do you have an attachment to the ring that you were proposed to first with? Do you still have that ring till today? Would you like to change it? Is it something that you will not mind changing? Would you want to keep it and then, you know, get another one? Do you have more than one? Because I know people that have quite a number of rings. They have rings that they wear when they go to certain kind of areas. There are people that have a particular ring set that they wear when they come to Lagos. There are people that, and then they keep their expensive ones when they are abroad, where they live. And then there are people who have rings that they wear when they are going to be in traffic. Like, there are people that have so many rings for different occasions. So let me know if you're one of those people, and then let me know if the ring that you were proposed to with, if you still have that ring till today. Let me know in the comments. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to thumbs the video up and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. I will see you in my next video.
If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive.